I thought I'd take a quick video of this just to capture my utter disappointment. Took the bike to a mechanic this morning. He had a listen to it, and he said from his perspective it's a timing change issue. There was nothing he could do about it. Apparently it'd take a couple of days to order the parts, and even then he said he was booked up for like 2 weeks. He wouldn't be able to fit me in. I went to KTM in Le Mans. They just sort of shrugged, didn't really know what to do. So I'm on the verge of turning around and going home. Well, good morning everyone, and welcome to France. We're on section 24, just south of the town of Gassé, and we're heading south. Just come over on the ferry this morning to start the where are we going here? To start the big trip. 6 weeks, heading down, following the TET down the west coast of France. I'm going to follow it all the way down to Spain, cross over to Pamplona, then go up to Andorra, back into France, and all the way home up the eastern border of France. What's happened so far? Well, the ferry was okay, fairly uneventful crossing. What have I noticed since being here? I have a leaky fork seal that I'm going to have to address tonight, and I reckon my valves are out of spec. I've developed a really annoying ticking sound. It starts alright when it's cold and there's no real effect to the power or anything, but it just doesn't sound right. So I'm going to keep an ear on that. Don't know if you can hear it, probably not, but where's this go? Challenge. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear that ticking now. Even on the microphone you should be able to hear it. I mean, I know these bikes sound like a bucket of bolts, but that ain't completely right. Now this is a nice shady little lane to cut through at the height of the afternoon. Just starting to get hot out there now. I don't know what it is, must be late 20s temperature wise. Lovely little lane. 26 degrees today, so not too hot, but hotter than England. Got some mud. That would have been causing dramas back in the spring. If it's anything like England, and I'm sure it is actually a bit warmer really, isn't it? But most of the mud pits should have dried up, or at least be passable. But you have always got to be careful when you come into the woods, because particularly if it's quite thick, the shade can hide the water, or can protect the water from the sun, and it can take ages sometimes to dry out. I thought I'd take a quick video of this just to capture my utter disappointment. Took the bike to a mechanic this morning. He had a listen to it, and he said from his perspective it's a timing change issue. There was nothing he could do about it. Apparently it'd take a couple of days to order the parts, and even then he said he was booked up for like 2 weeks. He wouldn't be able to fit me in. I've put out a call on Facebook to a French SOS group that I'm a sort of member of. I mean, I'm close to going home, getting it fixed there, and then starting again. But before I turn around and leave, I thought I'd just ask, because you never know, there might be someone who can fix it. I'm sure there is someone. That person will exist. It's just, can I locate them here in France? Otherwise I'll turn around, take a slow trip back, hope it doesn't go, and then come back and start again. Right, okay, I'll add this video here, otherwise the rest of it will make no sense. Obviously I've managed to solve the problem, and the problem, it turns out, was the fact that I'd put too much oil into the engine, which can have the adverse effect of making the chain rattle, and that was basically what caused it. Now, I didn't intentionally overfill it. I knew I was going away for a long time, and I always top up the oil. I use about 100 mil every 1,000 miles. So I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'll fill the oil as right to the top of the sight glass, which I did. So it was just underneath the line, and then I bought 500 mil with me spare. Now, what I should have done after I filled it was wait half an hour to let everything settle, then go back and measure it again. I didn't do that. So obviously everything settled, and it was over. There was too much oil in the system, and it caused that problem that I thought it was going to completely ruin the entire holiday. Anyway, it's fixed, it's solved. The other drama I had with the leaky fork seal, I got one of those things that you can spin round and get the dirt out of it. So I gave it a good clean, and that solved that issue. So fingers crossed, no more dramas. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Just realised, as I was going along, I thought this looks like a racetrack, and I just realised I'm on the Mulsanne Straight. Steve McQueen's driven down here. A little bit quicker than what I'm going. Thanks to PlayStation, I even know what corner's coming up. Yeah, because they go that way, don't they? Yeah. This is quite cool as it goes. Not every day you get to ride down a racetrack. This, the road's going to be in pretty good nick. I keep looking around. I think I'm doing something wrong riding on a racetrack. Junction up here. That's actually very pleasant riding in here. Sand's not too deep on this stretch. And when you hit a patch of it, you just got to keep your nerve and not slow down. Slowing down is what I get you. There you go, like that. Ride it, go on. You don't hit it obviously at full tilt. Unless you're Adam Reeman. But if you're not, just there you go. Nice and straight. Bottled it a bit there. That's what happens when you take off. Just stay here, stay on like this, and yep, you're through. That instant little bit of fear that says stop, you're just going to fight through it and stay on top of the sand rather than sink in it. I could ride through these woods all day. They're nice and cool. There's a good mixture of trails. Had some big open double track, some twisty single track, some sand. Quite a decent mix. Nice to have all this on your doorstep. KTM needs to invent a some sort of voice recognition software that they can put into the bikes. You can just shout out ABS off, and you won't have to keep remembering to turn it off every time you start the bike up again. Well, here we go, last trial of day 2, and oh, what adventures have we had today. Literally lunchtime, that was it. Fuck this for a game of soldiers. Wat ich für Football and Judy Soldats, I'm going fucking home, had enough. Literally was going to pack it in because of that, thinking my timing chain was dead. And then literally, what do? Emptied 200ml, and I sat there for a good 2.5–3 hours, you know, researching stuff on the internet, undoing and doing stuff up on the bike, and talking to people on the phone. French guy from KTM actually rang me, really nice guy, offered to help out, and I think I've literally just solved the problem. All I had to do was tip 200ml of oil out of it. But ChatGPT, what a marvel. I literally typed into ChatGPT, why is my timing chain making noise? What bike are you on? Husqvarna 701 Enduro 2019. And there was a few things he listed. One of them was, have you put too much oil in? And I was like, oh, I did fill it up a lot. So there you go. Yeah, and then literally half hour later, and I'm back with a smile on my face, grinning from ear to ear, bombing about through the forests just to the south of Le Mans. So, you know, it's ups and downs, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts in this game. Well, that's it for today. Stay with me as I Forrest Gump my way fucking south, getting into more adventures and having more easily avoidable dramas, because they all come my way. So yeah, don't forget to like, hit the sub button if you want to, it's up to you. See you in the next one.